Okay, good morning, everybody. Chief here, signing on for the Dark Legacy Game Network. Let me adjust my camera just a touch here. All right. As I said, good morning. Space here. There we are. All right. So welcome back. Doing a little bit of something for the Sega. Basically, Sega's been in business for 65 years. Technically, yeah, that's the recognized date. Even though they weren't called Sega at that time, they didn't become Sega until 5 years later. But that's kind of either there. Anyway, it's just an excuse for me to play some more Sega games. Also, it's the 30th. This year's the 30th anniversary of 30th or 35th. No, 30th anniversary of the North American Saturn launch. That happened a little while back. The surprise launch, which pretty much killed Sega in America. We're not going to discuss that. Anyway, I'm going to play a little bit of Phantasy Star Online today. And here I'm just... we are playing on real hardware. Slightly modified. Which I'm going to illustrate here. So anyway, I've made some upgrades to my Dreamcast. And this is actually a backup one that I've picked up at a yard sale many years back or something. Actually had fire damage to it, smoke damage, been in a fire. This one here is actually my original Dreamcast launch edition. So yeah, and it's a little dirty, dingy, and the GD-ROM works some of the time. Hence, that's why I got the little SD drive. This one, on the other hand, optical drive is not working. So I went ahead and replaced that with a Giga Drive emulator. And so yeah, I've been playing around with this here for about a week now. And I can say I've been got to get around the quirks on it, and you got to make sure you get the software to build the SD cards so it to read and load fast. I've managed that here. Now, I thought Quake 3 Arena looked good when I had my cable screwed up. I bet it looks really good now. Anyway, we'll do that at a later time. Let's go ahead and do Phantasy Star Online, because said I've been playing this on the Gamecube and the Xbox. Yeah, the Xbox. Pretty much exclusively. I haven't done a whole lot with it on the Dreamcast. Mainly because no online play. So that it can be done. That's another project. It's got a few parts to do it that are either hard to find or a little expensive for my budget right now. But if you want to help donate to that cause, hey, you're more than welcome to do so. We do have a tipping page set up. But yeah, I need like a certain USB modem. And either do it through a Raspberry Pi or my PC to route it, or I can use a certain type of DSL modem. Alright, so you can't do online, or find a way to or find the network adapter, and that's like stupid expensive right now. Plus it only has a compatibility with a few games at the later end of the life cycle. Alright, what is that? Okay, it's covered. All right. Anyway, so we've so yeah. Anyway, since Sega's anniversary type deal, I went ahead and play a little bit of this on the Dreamcast where it actually launched. Playing version 2 instead of version 1. And I'm having to start from the beginning, pretty much. Yeah, I got some weird little force dude I'm playing with. Oh yeah, and this color looks a lot better. Yeah, I had a minor problem yesterday where after I installed the GDEMU and I was like looking at stuff, and I did a slight modification to the holder. Basically, I did a little cutout so it made room for the heat sinks to put on my GDEMU. So on the SD card mount, yeah, just basically cut out a little notch, sanded that down, and works well. Don't know if I needed them, but hey, they shipped with it, and saw that the mount blocked them, so I fixed that. And I let it run for a while yesterday and didn't see any problems. Anyway, yeah, I was missing, everything looked kind of slightly washed out, and color wasn't right. Couldn't quite figure it out. Even the Sega Blue, when it was starting up, didn't look right. And so I was playing this a little bit last night, and I noticed something up there. My HUD was not right. It's like, wait a minute, why is that black instead of the proper color? And I think it was like my TP, or maybe the red dot there. So either the red or the blue signal was not coming in. So I got there on my RGB cable and wiggled the input, wiggled the end of it a little bit. And now I've got a nice, crispy, colorful picture. Alright. So yeah, I got used to playing with the Force again. This guy's pretty weak, because yeah, I'm like dying all the time. Of course, it didn't help when I was playing. I was falling asleep. That's one of the reasons I haven't been streaming, because I've been just dead tired at night. I knew I was going to fall asleep if I did try to do any type of extended stream. Yep. Oh shit. Not a lot of canes. So oh, I don't have a mono fluid. Okay, I gotta find it here. I think it's oh, okay. So anyway, yeah, so since this is actually playing on a different Dreamcast than I normally have played on for the past 20 some years, yeah, I'd make a new character on it. So I still have the other Dreamcast, it's still going to be in rotation. I just need to I'm going to delegate it to a different purpose for now, basically testing and a little bit of that, and I use it more in my work lab. Check games and whatnot. Use it to do that the hard way. All right, anyway, I got distracted in the game and didn't finish my thought earlier. Hey, meow. Welcome, General. As I was saying earlier, yeah, I'm using for the install of my GDEMU on this Dreamcast is not my original launch Dreamcast. So I had to start a new game of Phantasy Star Online. Luckily, I still have the disc with the serial numbers, so I could. Surprised I hadn't started a game on this thing. I went through all my memory cards to just confirm that. Sure enough, I had not. So I went with a character I don't play much. I thought about going with one of the Raycasts or something like that. I haven't done much with the robotic android class. Yeah, like I said, I haven't been playing this game much on the Dreamcast. A couple reasons, but since I've done the upgrades and other little enhancements on my Dreamcast, felt like I need to show it off a little bit. Oh yeah, and the other thing I did was I've fixed the battery on there, so yes, now I no longer have to reset my damn battery or clock every time I turn the console on after it's been off for 2 minutes. Replace that little I will show you on my launch Dreamcast here. A baby. Yeah, let me go ahead and change the screen here temporarily. Yeah, other thing I did on these Dreamcasts, and I highly recommend if you've got one and you've got that annoying thing, is see right there. Yeah, right there. Got me a stuck in a replaceable coin battery there that a CR2032 battery will go into. And also on this, that resistor right there. That's next to that, right next to the there we go. Yeah, you probably can't, hard to focus in on, but yeah, there's that little resistor there that loops up there. You also need to cut out a little section of the lead on that. There's a long lead on there. It's just looped over. Cut that out, get a diode, solder that in there, bodge it in. That way it won't try to recharge the battery. Keeps the current just flowing one way. So yeah, when I've done that on here, I did that in all my consoles. So the one that I'm playing on now also has that. Yeah, this is a VA1. I could also easily do the same GDEMU mod on that, but I kind of like to keep one console with a working disk drive. And this one I've got the DC SD card adapter that I plug into the back of it that has a little SD card that plugs into it. It has both slots. These things are dirt cheap, and worked fairly well, and way worked better than I actually had thought to, because and getting ready for a bigger SD card for this, I was arranging all my ROMs to get downloaded, and I realized, like, wait a minute, there's a lot of them I don't have that are not in GDI format. They're in BenQ format for some reason. So so if you know, you know. I mean, yeah, that's great for an emulator or whatever, as far as that, but for some of these drive emulators and the SD loaders on original equipment, they like to have the GDI or CDI image. So yeah, I had to reconvert some stuff and dig through my files to find make sure I was getting the right ones loaded. And doing that, it may explain why a lot of the games I tried to install on this thing or the SD card may not have worked. So I've got a lot of stuff I want to try again on that. And I may do an update video as far as the functionality. Anyway, let me get back to the action here. You don't want to look at my old face here. Oh, shoot. Oh, shit. So yeah, finally and also I've got more coin batteries, so yeah, I'll be able to get that one up. And because yeah, I was like down to one battery. I can't believe that. I had a whole stack of them, but I also had a stack of VMUs that all needed batteries in them, so as well as my Saturn. Now, the next thing will be do the same thing to my a couple of Gamecubes I have here in the house. And I'll sneak in some Saturn content here coming up before too long. Now I do want to start another playthrough on something on one of these Sega consoles. Not sure which one or what game yet. I have so much that I have that's unfinished, so there's a lot of options. Yeah, I need to finish up my Spider-Man playthrough on Xbox 360. Well, like I said, definitely want to get something a little retro in, hence I'm not doing Sea of Thieves today, even with the Golden Glory weekend going on. I might get to that this afternoon. We'll see how things go. Kind of busy. I gotta get ready for garage sale this coming week, and got some things I need to get sold on eBay, and a couple other repairs I'm still working on, or projects, such as like putting the HD loader on my PS2 and getting it working properly. And then loading the games onto it. Hmm. Yeah, that's the other thing with this GDEMU. I've been able to try out some modded software, patch software, as well as either with translations or, like I said, and then ports of other stuff. So, yeah, I've got Half-Life to try out. Someone did a port of Wipeout. The empty works pretty good. I sucked at it, but didn't seem to do as well as I do on the Saturn. Got the Classic Cube to work, but I think half the problem I had with that, trying to get it to work with the SD card loader, was the fact I was using the wrong file. Yeah, unlike what I was doing with the some of the other files where I was not putting the CDI file. I went one step further, and I had a Mac, the Mac version of Classic Cube installed, which is basically a Minecraft clone that runs on the Dreamcast. What the hell did I do? All right. Alright, so with that space enough for have a second there, think about something. Really? Oh, I was even being very careful there. Well, at least made it to Forest 2. Ah! Didn't get it changed to Forest 2. So yeah, we'll get back and have some the GameCube and Xbox versions of the game. That way, we can host some online sessions. But as I said, I wanted to give a little bit of highlight to the Dreamcast and Sega consoles here. and not wanting to start anything, really new or unfamiliar, and still have something that would draw people in, decided to go ahead and do some Phantasy Star Online on the Dreamcast, because now we've got comparison videos between the three versions that I've played. Damn it. Yeah, the nice thing about my Dreamcast, I screwed up and ordered a replacement VGA cable too quick for my Dreamcast, thinking I got a bad one when I was stupid and had my scaler set to component instead of red, green, blue. And once I straightened that out, I thought, oh hell, I was too quick to jump the gun on getting a replacement. I felt bad about it wasn't returning it, and paying to return a non-defect, the one I ordered by mistake. Or sending back a perfectly working one as defective. When we don't play that, if I screw up, I'll own up to it, take the hit. And like I said, now I've got 2 working Dreamcasts. I do have a third one, but it's a VA2, so my upgrade options are extremely limited on it. It won't run either the SD card reader or supports a GDEMU replacement. I need to look So yeah, probably the only thing I can do for it is actually repair it. I'll have to look into what other mods may or may not be available for that thing. I bet that other one is opened up above. No, there it is. What am I doing here? Yeah, and sometime this month, I'll do a little special on the Atari 7800 Plus. Yeah, it's weird. Switch 2 came out this week, and I bought a new console, but it was an Atari. Good. I got stuck in that corner. Hmm. Here we go. Well, that was it. All right, let's get on to this. All right. Getting closer. And while I am running this through a scaler, it is at I'm not upscaling it. I'm running at the standard resolution in terms of the actual input on my streaming software. Yeah, I haven't done this long, drawn-out way, unfortunately. Alright, this must be about the time he dives under and starts wreaking havoc that way, I'm thinking. Yep. That helped. Nope, didn't make it. Yeah, so I can't tell a pipe out of there. Great. Alright, so wait, yeah, that's why I need money. Alright, let's try this one more time. Maybe I can get my cane back. So yeah, and all this time I never had realized that ESO characters were tied to the console that you create them on. Yeah, every time I tried to access one of my other guild cards, it would tell me that, make me enter the code again. So I can't use some of my more advanced characters that I've played the game through in, so I'm kind of starting new on all of them. I had to start new on Xbox because of making a new gamer tag in effect. Well, with the creation of Insignia Live, because yeah, my old game tag wouldn't work. I had to make a new one. And yeah, that's another thing I need to play around with more. I've got, like I said, I've got a couple other mod update things I'm working on to get done. One of which is using FreeMcBoot to enable an HD loader on my PlayStation 2, and then rip all my games, which probably won't take too long. Look, I've got a buddy I've got some of his too that I can make copies, backups of. Oh, what am I doing here? Teletype. Just in case. How good they are still there. Really? don't think that worked at all. I think the frost is the best thing to work on him, which makes sense. We'd have thunk the cane would be most effective weapon out of this. Oh, really? I thought I was doing pretty well there. Well, you may not get him on this run, but we're going to give it another shot here. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I would appreciate everyone popping in there, especially over there on Twitch at this moment. I am multi-streaming on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch. Just throwing out a wide net, see what will pull in. Today, Twitch looks like the one, but it usually does the best when I do Phantasy Star Online. Every now and then, YouTube takes off, but oh crap! Yeah, I may end up having to. Okay, let's try at least one more time. One, maybe two. And I'll probably take a little break from this. I got a package expecting. Nothing major, basically just a memory card to make a new, to get the rest of my games onto one Dreamcast card. Let's see, and batteries for Dreamcast, and then eventually GameCube as well. That's probably the next mod I'm going to do, even though I'm not really using my GameCube because of the optical on it being finicky. Need to pull that board out and check the capacitors on it. I've got them linked as far as which ones I need to do, because I think a recap will fix that. I just changed the laser in it, albeit not with a new one. Anyway, just in case. No idea where my cane's at. This camera angle's not helping me find it either. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Keep it up. All right, we're cutting this close, but really? Alright, well, I guess that's as good a place as any to go ahead and wrap this up right now. I really need to run through again and restock on everything. Build this character up so they can take it on the dragon by itself. Kind of a pain in the ass with these forces to solo them. At least I found out recently because I don't play them very much. Anywho, like I said, I'll be back with other assorted Dreamcast, Saturn, Genesis, and probably even some 32X, and probably even some Master System stuff throughout the rest of the month. We'll just call it that. Like to get on, do a little Sea of Thieves session today. We'll just see how it goes. I got a lot of stuff I got to get done, so I'll try to get at least one more stream in later today. Don't know when, don't know what. I'm open to suggestions. I might even play this a little bit more, but I'm really wanting to work on my Xbox and Dreamcast characters. But as we've got a little Sega focus going on right now, we'll push those a little bit to the back burner. Even though they are Sega games, we'll stick with the Sega consoles at this point. Yeah, I'll do a little bit more in-depth view of and a little demonstration of the 7800 Plus. That's one of the Atari consoles that plays the original cartridges, and they're re-releasing and making new cartridges for those, so that's kind of cool. I've got the one that came with it, the Bentley's Crystal Quest, I believe is what it's called. Got it up there. As well as a stack of, I've got 3,800 games besides that, and a decent stack of 2,600 games. So I've got a little bit of variety, and some of them are kind of cool. So yeah, I'll talk about the shortcomings of the system, which I have. There's only a few right now. The good, the bad, the ugly. Not really anything ugly about it. Some people have had some complaints saying they had keyboard or joystick lag or whatever. For me, I seem to be the best way to play most of the games. Of course, I have to admit my 7800 controllers all need some servicing pretty badly, because I messed with them a little bit. Buttons are sticky and whatnot, so I'll probably be doing that over the next couple weeks too, getting those cleaned up, serviced, and working properly. Got the standard Pro ones as well as a few other 2600 specialty ones. Like I tried the driving one with pole position 2, and man, that I could not get that figured out for the life of me. I think I do though. Anyway, yeah, and then there's a firmware update I need to do for that, and I'll get to that. Right now I'm just gonna play it as it is stock, but then I'll when I branch out a little bit more, maybe during my vacation here in 2 weeks, do that. I will have vacation coming up from work in 2 weeks, so I will be able to pick up a little extra streams in that time. Try to catch up on some stuff, get my golf anthology going again, maybe get a few more, well, we'll just see what happens there. What else have I got going on? I just might pause on the board gamer at the moment. Yeah, I'm just time balance type deal. So yeah, anyway, also I keep meaning to come back to this and forgetting, but yeah, when I found out that on my SD card, I was having problems loading some of my games onto my SD cards for that, I looked up there and was like, yeah, a lot of them weren't actually GDIs, and or also, you know, still had like anyway, other files in them, because I didn't got them from somewhere else than my own use. Anyway, yeah, I saw that and it's like, wait a minute, I wonder if that's why a lot of them weren't working with this SD card. So I need to go through and retest a lot of the games I had previously tested. GDI format, also try the Classic Cube on this, since I also with that was mistaken in terms of what file, installing the Mac file on here instead of the Dreamcast one. So this may end up having more use than I thought it did initially, which actually I was getting some pretty good use out of it. Yes, like I said, there were several games that still did problems with audio or video on cutscenes and whatnot. But for the most part, the gameplay was pretty tight on it. So yeah, I'll maybe do a update video on the SD card after I play around with it a little bit more. So I've got to reload some games onto it. As I said, I had many that were not GDI format as I thought they were. Okay. I really can't think of much else as I'm drawing blanks on it. Hopefully I'll have the PS2 up and modification done on that. And I'm hoping at some point doing completing a soft mod on my backup Xbox so I can do a yeah, basically back that up games on that, as well as do some more splits or system link stuff on co-opted. And we're going to try to get some more episodes of that right now. Trying to get scheduling figured out. But we'll see how that goes. Anywho, this is Chief for the Dark Legacy Game Network. Thanks for tuning in. Please give me a follow, subscribe, or like, depending on what format you may be watching on. All of the above would be great. Like I said, we're broadcasting live on Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube this morning. I do occasionally stream on Kick. Kind of leaned away from that to kind of give a little bit more time to YouTube, as opposed to giving them sloppy seconds as day after videos. But other than that, let's see. Yeah, and there's also, if you feel so inclined, there's a tipping page. Any funds that are donated do go to either preserving the equipment, upgrading it, or in some rare instances, maybe to acquire content of some kind. But right now, we're more into the upgrade, maintain thing right now. So I've got a few more projects. Like I said, the Dreamcast one, to get it online. That does require funding that I can't afford right now, or at least I can't justify spending the money on it at this point. So let's just say that would be my goal on that, would be to do something along that lines. I have a few other things as far as upgrades go, but nothing really pressing. A summer cart for my N64 would be nice, but like I said, that's just luxury item, and I have more than enough content right now to stream. And of which, if you do have a suggestion or request, let me know. You can send me a DM on any of the accounts, or make a comment on the videos themselves. Don't send me Discord invites or whatnot. I do have a Discord set up, but I don't really use it, so you can join that if you like, but yeah, it's not my main contact. X is a good way to get a hold of me. That's at DLG58, or the Facebook page for the Dark Legacy Game Network, dark.legacy.game.network on Facebook. Those are the main modes of announcing when I'm online. But typically I am kind of freewheeling it and just get on when I can a lot of times. So having your notifications on whatever channel you're watching me on is the best way to get updates as far as when I'm online. All right. That should do it for now. Again, thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you all soon. Everyone have a good Sunday and a good day.